Well, we now have an abundance of severe thunderstorm warnings to tell you about. We are hearing some crazy downpours and cracks of thunder here on TV Hill, but here are the warnings in effect. So Baltimore City, portions of Baltimore County, and then northern Baltimore County, portions of Harford County, Howard, Anne Arundel, Montgomery, Prince George's counties, all under these severe thunderstorm warnings, either until 5:15 or 5:30. Either way, you want to move indoors and you want to stay there for a while. A lot of lightning associated with these storms, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts also possible, and quarter-sized hail. So you do not want to be anywhere out and about if these storms are over your area. So please move indoors. The heat advisory, so the heat is definitely helping to fuel these storms. I would say the heat, though, is becoming less of an issue just because we are getting a cool down in the form of some downpours. So it's going to take a little bit for those cool downs to register, but you can certainly bet that we'll be dipping down into the 80s here in Baltimore, and the heat index also going to be affected. Now, let's talk about tomorrow, because we are actually looking at another round of this potentially, and the timing looking pretty similar. So tomorrow, late afternoon into the evening, that's when we could see more storms developing. I know this is not what you want to hear if you're hitting the town tomorrow night, but you can see these storms starting to move into the Baltimore area. There's the timestamp there. So 5 o'clock is when we are expecting these to move in and then clearing out sometime late tomorrow night. Have to talk about the tropics. Busy there. So this is Tropical Depression 7 now that has formed and actually expected to become a tropical storm, though, tomorrow morning. So I'll have that update for you tomorrow morning on WJZ. We will also likely have Tropical Storm Fred at some point tomorrow morning. Still at this point a tropical depression, though, and we are expecting this to move into the Gulf. So actually a pretty significant update on the track here. This is a 5 o'clock update that we're getting a little bit early here. So before, this cone of uncertainty included southern Florida, but we see it now moving more into the Gulf and then hitting a little bit further west here as far as landfall over the Florida Panhandle. But this is something we'll be tracking all weekend long. Tonight, dipping down into the low 70s. As we look ahead to tomorrow, upper 80s are in store. That's relief, though, from the heat, because we have the upper 90s to compare it to. And then our 7-day forecast here, so we do see that we have low to mid 80s to look forward to starting on Sunday. Sunday looks fantastic. We may even get some sunshine in there.
Okay. Well, 9s in that 7-day. That is remarkable.
Yes.
Thank you, Meg.